morning, love. It's going to be a great day and a great week. I'm your host, Ariel Chanel, and we are back with another episode and a new season, and I'm so excited. I don't know what this season is going to bring, but I just feel like it's going to be a really, really good one. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. I promise. I really did. I know I said I'd be back in August. My life kind of got in the way, and that didn't happen. So here we are. It's September. We're in another month. We are moving into my favorite season soon. I know I shouldn't say that so soon. A lot of people are probably gonna be like, Ariel, no, stop it. But once September comes, I just get so excited because I love the fall and I can't wait. It's around the corner. It's coming, and it's just I'm just so excited. But yes, we are back with our fall winter season of Good Morning Love. And like always, I want to start with thankfulness. And this week, I am thankful for my downstairs neighbor. She is an amazing person. I don't know what I would do these past few years living in my apartment without her. I had a moment recently where I wasn't really feeling too well. There's a lot going on, and I just didn't want to make anything for myself to eat. I just was in a funk. And my neighbor caught me as I was coming inside and was like, hey, do you like insert said food? I'm like, yeah, I do. She's like, okay, cool, because I'm making some and I'd love to give it to you. And I was like, that is perfect. Because I just really was like, oh, this is like an answer to a prayer, because I didn't feel like making anything. And anytime she's going out or doing something, she'll invite me, or she'll make sure that if she doesn't see my car in the driveway, she's listening out to make sure that my space is safe. And that is something that I do not take for granted. So I wanted to take a moment and just publicly say that I am thankful for who I get to share a dwelling place with and share this space. I really am thankful for her. So that's my thankfulness for today. And I want to know, what are you thankful for? Let me know. Send me a message, because I'd love to hear what is something that is dear to your heart and that you're grateful for this week. So as you can see in the title for the episode, it is called Something Old, Something New. If you are hip with wedding stuff like I am, you know that is wedding lingo. But I want to let you know, I'm not making any announcements. This is not an announcement video, absolutely zero announcements. If anything, it's just to say that my brother's wedding happened. We did it. We made it. They're happily married and they're doing their thing. So congratulations and shout out to them. But other than that, this video doesn't have anything to do with weddings. Just so happened that the title kind of fit for the episode. So if you're out there and you've been wondering about my love life journey, no, that's not this episode. But I did want to talk about or revisit something old that we talked about last season, and that is about your mind and your mindset, and share from a personal level and just talk about what's been going on with me, because it's been a couple months. And you all, if you follow me on Instagram, you see that I rarely post. I don't post a lot on Instagram. I don't post a lot on Facebook. And so you all are family to me, and I want to let you in on what's going on with me. And when I talk about these things, I'm not just blowing hot air. I'm talking about it because it's something that I'm working on as well. So let's go back. We ended in May, I want to say, the last full episode, maybe about May, June, when we ended the last season. And as we were talking about some of the transitions that I was going through, and that I was leaving a job to take on this new journey of life and follow God where he was leading me. So that was May. In that time, I learned that I was going to have to go through some of the things that I talked about myself on the previous episodes. So starting out with changing my mindset and changing the way that I had to think. When working a regular 9-to-5 and going in and, you know, it's like a routine that you kind of get in the rhythm of, and you're going in and you're making sure that you clock in at whatever time you clock in at, you do what you got to do, you clock out, you know, rinse and repeat. And taking the step to start this new journey and building something new, I realized that before I could really get into the motion of what I have to do and you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like really dig into the work that I am called to do, that there was some things that I had to shed and get rid of in my own life and in my own mindset. So being an entrepreneur, it's not the same as having that steady 9-to-5 where you put in the hours and then somebody gives you the money and all that kind of stuff, and you're building it for yourself. And I knew that, but to really like dive into it, I had to realize that first off, I was going to be okay and that I am okay, because I am someone who likes comfort. I love like that comfort zone that we talked about, and like I'm super risk adverse. Like I don't really like taking too many risks. I like knowing all the answers, being sure and everything. So I was at a place where I had to trust that I was on the right path, and everything that I needed would come to me, and that I wouldn't have to worry, that everything I needed would come when it was time to come. That was a very hard lesson to learn, because again, like I said, I'm used to, you know, you are sure about a solidified check because your company, your boss is going to make sure that check is cut for you, and then you're going to get it. But to walk the path of I'm doing something new, I'm trying something new, and everything that I need to do for this new thing will come to me, was something that I just was not comfortable with. So I had to get rid of the old mindset of, you know, like that if I wasn't striving over here or doing this, like I just wasn't gonna get what I needed, and to be comfortable in knowing that I was going to receive what I needed when I needed it. Something else that I had to shed was this idea that that I was in it by myself. And I've been a like strong, independent woman forever. For all of my 30-something years, I've always been someone that would try to figure it out and try to do it on my own, and try to get the answer by myself. But I realized in this journey of growing and becoming who I am and building what I am supposed to build, that I cannot do it alone. My sister actually was the one to point it out to me. She was like, Ariel, you never ask for anything. Like, you don't ask, and you'll just like try to do it all on your own, and then when you can't figure it out, you're just kind of like, and all you gotta do is just like ask us for help. We'll help you. And I found that that was true. And something that I had to shed was that when you are at any point in life, like, you don't even have to be an entrepreneur to learn this, is that we are not islands. We are not made to do everything by ourselves. If we could, then we all would be like in amazing state all the time. Like, we'd be super healthy and we'd have all the knowledge and we'd all be like Einstein and Bill Gates and everybody all together, because we would just know how to do it all. But that's not how it is. We are like a puzzle in humanity, where we each need each other and we each need something from each other to get where we need to go. So I had to shed that mindset of, I gotta do it by myself. You know, I took this journey, I'm on this road, so I'm responsible for the outcome. No, that's not true. Because first off, that elevates me to a place that's above God even. Because once I start thinking that way and thinking that I can do it all by myself, I stop relying on God. And God is the one that will lead me to who I need in my life when I need them in my life. So these are all things that are going on literally just within a few short months. It hasn't been that long since we last talked to each other. And then another thing was literally being open to whatever is to come. I was talking to one of my friends and we're talking about being ready and how, you know, how do you know you're really ready? And that was something that I had to realize too. Like, was I really ready to take this step? Was I really fully prepared to venture out and do what I had to do? But I remember hearing before a sermon somewhere, and they were saying in the sermon, you're never ready until you're there. And once you get to where you're going, you will be ready. So I can try to prepare all I want for the unknown, but how can I prepare for something that I've never seen? How can I prepare for something that I've never experienced? How can I prepare for something that I've never touched without taking the steps and doing it and being there? And you realize you become a master once you try. Like, the student becomes the master because the student learns, the student experiences, the student tests, the student tries. And after a while, you'll realize that somewhere along the line, you have now mastered the very thing that at one point you thought you were not ready for. So that is my basic summary of the things that I've been learning over this summer, and just really stepping out and being obedient and becoming who I am supposed to be and going after all that I know is for me. And I want to encourage you all that if you are going through something similar, if it's getting a new job, if it's branching out to get a home, if it is starting your own business, or if you're starting a family, if you are getting married, and that's something that is your journey, to be okay with getting rid of some old mindsets, shedding some things that you thought were those safe and comfortable places for you, and moving into, you know, being okay with the unknown, moving into asking for help when you need help, and really just enjoying the journey and enjoying the process. And it's scary. It's a very scary moment because the unknown is a little bit scary, but it's also beautiful and fun. So don't shy away from it. Don't run away. Keep going. Everything you need, you will have. You'll have it. It's there for you. Like, literally everything around you wants to push you to your destiny and wants to push you to who you are called to be. So don't be afraid to step out and do what you have to do. I want to hear if you are trying to do something and you're like, this is what I've been working on, and this is what I'm trying to do, and this is some of the old mindsets. I want to hear from you, what you are doing, what you're thinking, or even if you're like, I don't know about what you're saying, Ariel. I want to hear from you. Let me know. So you can message me at Ariel Chanel on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. Or you can email me as well at arielchanel.com. Now, for something else that's new, if you are on YouTube, you already know that we're on video now. If you're listening to this through the podcast, I want to let you know something new that came along with being in this new season and being obedient and taking this journey is that I am starting up the Good Morning Love YouTube playlist. Woo! Insert air horns somewhere. Confetti. We're starting to actually have video for the podcast. So this is the first one. So forgive me if it seems all over the place. We're trying something new, doing new things, stepping into the unknown, and this is the first Good Morning Love video segment. I'm super excited about it, and I'm really glad for all of my friends and the people that listen that give me feedback and let me know. This is a part of that feedback. I do listen to you all, and I take to heart what you say and what you think. So I'm thankful for all of those who said you should put it on YouTube as well. You should get on video. So this is it. This is me doing that. This is me taking that leap and putting the podcast on YouTube as well. So let me know what you think about it. If you're watching it, tell me what can be changed, what can be fixed, whatever it is. You can leave a comment below and I'll read it. I promise I'll read it, and I will get back to you all and really thank you for all of the times that you've listened and given me this feedback. I really appreciate it. I appreciate every single message. Another thing that I appreciate is your feedback about the intro. Did you notice it was a little bit different? There was a change there. Yes, I took in what you all were saying about, hey, you're a singer, you should record your own intro. So this is the first episode with the new intro for the season. So that is it. I am done with this episode. That's all I have for you guys. I appreciate you. Again, I'm glad that you're back. Remember, tell a friend, let people know Good Morning Love is back. And I can't wait to really get into this next season with you all, have new adventures, all of that, all of the things that are coming with this new season. So until next time, enjoy your week, enjoy your day, and I love you all. Bye. That's all for now on Good Morning Love. You can continue talking with me on Instagram at Ariel Chanel or on Facebook at Ariel Chanel Music. Let me know what you think. And until next time, remember, always wake up with love.